Dun. All right. So, today we have picked up Hogwarts Legacy. And we're going to go into it and we're going to treat it a little differently. I don't know, maybe they might foresee this coming, but we're going to see if we can go for a really sneaky option for our wizard. So, I suspect we're going to have to probably get into House Slytherin and do some dastardly things. You know, a few avada kedavras and Scrucios, and we'll see where it takes us from there. But let's get started. Now, I haven't made my character yet. I went through to get to the settings. For whatever reason, the game forces you to go through a bunch of stuff before you can even check and set it. I don't know. Well, let's get started on making our character here. So, we are pleased to inform that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree of the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle, from the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Okay. Yo, Mo. Morning to you, too. Not sure why, but my chat box is acting a little funny on OBS here, so I'll have to take a look at that later. Well, let's get started. Alright. See if we can find something with a good... So far, that one's winning. Looks like they have a good set of base faces to choose from in options and races. And this is just the base, like a preset. Looks like we can actually do a lot more with it here too. I think this one here that we have is the closest preset that won't require a lot of work. Looks like we can't get any yeah. Let's see here, hairstyle. Yeah. Let's see here. No, hair's not that long. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Let's go back to the face for a second. Glasses. Ugh, man. Huh. Not really feeling, I mean, like, that's kind of the closest, but I'm not really feeling any of these glasses. You know what? Magic fixed our eyesight. We can see perfectly. Just fine. Yeah, these presets are pretty crazy. Fairly detailed, too. Say it's fairly close to that, but I wonder if we can change the eyebrows up a bit. Yeah. Hair color. Yeah, it's about right. Maybe a little darker. Yeah, that is. Complexion. Yeah, no freckles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, big circles for the eyes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, that's a crazy scar. A lot of near losses here for the eye. I wonder eventually if they'll like release modding tools, or if it's going to be something it's going to be back-ended modded, pulling things off and getting third-party loaders. But that would be nice if they did allow a modding community, because people would have a lot of fun with this. I'll tell you, even just like the detail of the game seems pretty good. This is on low. Like, my system cannot run this on anything but low. And I'm not even sure if it's like coming through that clearly on YouTube. Like, I mean, it seems like it's fine down here, but time will tell once we start to play the game and we're moving around and we're not just like looking at our character creator's face here, right? That seems like a pretty cool one. Let's roll with that. Nah. What's this one? Burn. Ah, let's keep it fresh. Keep it fresh, actually. Alright, so eye color. Eyebrow color, eye color. Go for a bit of a hazel. That's too brown. Whoa. One back, I think. Two. Yeah, about there, I would say. Well, let's have some fun with it. Let's give him some gray eyes. Eyebrows seem fine. What's this? Oh, voice. Focus on story with minimum challenge. Light gameplay challenge. Normal. Hard. Stick with normal.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Wow, that sounds super robot-y. Like, that's a
few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Like, they really didn't mix that well. It just sounds like they took the voice and then they just changed the pitch. And it's truly, they just changed the pitch. But listen.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It sounds like he's talking over like one of those transmitters in Star Wars.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Oh my god.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
If anyone came up to me and had a voice that fucking sounded like that, I swear to God, they would have to be a robot. It would have to be Mark Zuckerberg or one of those guys, because that's all it could be.
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
What's voice 2?
It was wonderful.
What?
I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Oh my god, so let's just really think about this logically for a second. So we're playing a guy, so of course we're going to pick the guy voice. I am indeed a student,
but I could very well be able to help you.
So we have this.
That was quite something.
That voice there, to me, sounds like the actual person, unadulterated by any modifications. You know, maybe they're making their Britishy accent to it, but whatever. Let's listen to this.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
It's just starting to get there. It's just starting to sound digital there.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
That is straight up digital at that point on the low pitch. So you're hard forced.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Because I'm not a robot. I'm not gonna do. It's just so weird to go around me like no thanks. Hard pass. Now, name. I think we're gonna go with oh wow, brain fart. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, let's go with that. It's close enough. Lucius Septimus. Sounds kind of like a Death Eater style name. And we're definitely a wizard. That's how we're playing that. Alright. So this is it. I mean, it's time to start the journey. Let's see how that goes. I'm sure it's gonna go swimmingly. Now, let's watch.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your
I'm
young
a
charge
wizard.
doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Ooh. Warner Brothers Games presents. Oh, Avalanche. Oh, Portkey Games, Wizarding World. It's just like the movies, one right after another. You don't know when the real movie's gonna start.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Oh, we're super
Or have
special.
I?
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
He was whipping out newspapers.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Oh,
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
what? That guy. What? Guys, he's gone. Did he make it out?
The key! Give me your hand!
Well, that escalated very quickly.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Okay. Yeah, hurt.
Take this.
Just a little
it's
bit.
Wiggenwell's
Just a little bit.
potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Very nice.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Oh yeah, so yeah, he didn't
What
make
the
it
hell
out.
got into that damn thing?
Yeah.
Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Oh, very lucky then.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Alright, first things first, is there a sneak button? Maybe not yet, doesn't seem to be. Alright, holding right trigger. Whips out my wand. Yeah, the other voices would have been horrible. Whoa, this place is pretty crazy.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected.
Nope.
But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
It's definitely not the day
And
that George
I believe
suspected
that
either.
she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Huh? Seems like it's pretty straightforward here.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
It is.
Ancient magic?
It is really nice,
Yes.
man. And this is
a
on
powerful
low.
magic wielded by a
This
rare
is on
few.
truly like the
Seems
lowest
to have
settings.
been
I
lost
took
to
off
time.
film grain. I took off chromatic aberration.
Hogwarts Castle was built
motion
by,
blur.
and is itself a
And this is
stronghold of that ancient
everything low.
magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Let's go. Smart old man.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Oh, can you hurry up?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
Nice.
Focus on the center.
So tap to perform a basic cast.
Excellent!
Use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the thumbstick by disabling camera-related targeting settings. Okay. Whoops.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Okay.
Your wandwork's improving with every cast.
We got
Thank
some
you, sir.
Link from the Legend of Zelda stuff going on here. Okay. Bus pots. I wonder if they'll have stuff in them. Maybe eventually.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead.
I like the wand. The actual shot feels really good.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Bridge masons hate him. This guy would like. This is why you can't have magic in the
Almost
real
there.
world. Everyone's like profession would just be undone. Oh. Didn't seem like there was any stamina or cooldown with that. Yeah, I'm
Why
wondering
would
what's going
someone
on
put
here.
this here?
What we're gonna
I
find.
suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of
This
place.
guy seems pretty out of place. Minimap shows your surroundings with a in the middle. This is your current objective. Press and hold to toggle. Alright, let's see. Oh,
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
that looks incredible. Like the environments just seem so enchanting, right? I mean, like, look at this. This is just like the first 3 minutes of the game. Look at that. All right. Says you go over there. It's over this side.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Our guy's special.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It just took us to a goblin banker.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
Yeah, Vault 12.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
I wonder what we're gonna come across.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
That's really cool.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank.
That's old.
Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
old. That ride looked amazing, though. Look at that. That's crazy.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Yeah, he looked happy.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Oh, convenient. Very convenient. We're a special wizard. We get special perks like vault keys.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
So it's a trap.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
We need to start expecting the
There must
unexpected.
be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Steady your wand with and guide it through the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the path. Oh god. Ooh, okay. I wasn't expecting that red stuff to catch up to us, but we got it.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the
Aren't we
secret
special
of this
though?
vault.
We have
Lead
like
the way.
Spider Superman magic vision. We can see this stuff.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Okay.
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Wish I could glow my wand too. I'm just sitting here holding it up in wishful thinking that I'll be able to make it glow. Ooh. Nope. Nothing.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
It doesn't seem like you can really go off the rails. It just slows you down if you don't get it just right.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh yeah. Totally didn't see this coming. Nope. Oh wow, okay.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo! Confuso! Levioso! Levioso!
Ooh, nice.
Confringo! Deposo! Descendo!
Oh, I have to block the attacks.
Levioso!
Stupid one.
Confringo!
I mean, again.
Exposo! Levioso!
Stupid one.
Confringo! Lumos!
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's
Being
happening?
led somewhere.
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah,
Oh, look,
that's
another
where they're
symbol.
leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. To align these statues with their reflections. Lumos. Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Luma! Stupefy! Lumos.
Okay. Okay, so that's what we were doing. We were stupefying them.
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Lumos.
Okay. We gotta find him. We gotta save him.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know,
We got some
but I
extra
found
abilities
this
going on
floating
as
above
well.
that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder, Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Oh,
Your
okay.
ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Goddamn goblins.
They have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
It's going. It's going.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access
a lot
only to
has
one with the
happened.
key, and you didn't have it.
Already, yeah, one guy might... Alright, we lost another person.
I have no patience for traitors.
That's how it's going.
Now,
Yep.
where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
What? Yeah, it didn't like that. It's like, you wanna do this in my vault? No. Mess him up. Get him.
I know a way out. Professor!
Run. Close. Close yet again. We didn't even get to school yet. We were on the
Are you
way
all
to
right?
school.
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Yeah, that goblin had raid tier
Where
stuff going
are
on.
we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability.
Yeah, man, thanks for stopping by. You have a good day.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
We have a sorting ceremony to go through. We're just gonna ignore all that other stuff that's just happened. You know? Gotta get straight to the Hogwarts for the sorting ceremony. Not the fact that you're almost mugged in a vault by goblins or any of that stuff. Nah. Nice. I could not imagine this game with a 4090 RTX, right? Like the lighting would be intense, the textures would be like skin real, but it looks so good just for being low. Unbelievable. All right, so coming up to the sorting ceremony, House Slytherin, I think, is what we want to go for. Probably get us closer to that avada. A little quicker, I think. Oh.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Oh, we had a little bit of a frame rate drop there for a second.
That seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock.
Yeah, what happened to George, all right?
I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening
snack time
between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yeah, I bet it would look good on console, like current gen consoles, for sure.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
I wonder if he's related to Sirius.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
Oh, no.
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Real facts.
If
real
you're
stuff
lucky,
going on
we
here.
might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Oh. Okay. It's not like we just seen some guy just get absolutely devoured by a dragon. It's not like we just almost got mugged in a vault at Gringotts by goblins. Rumors. Oh, absolutely, sir. I'll just be quiet right now. Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna go bring my student to the sorting ceremony.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time.
Weasley too.
Have a seat.
So it must be all the ancestors of the others. All right, here we go.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was easy. I thought I thought we were gonna be quizzed and stuff. Like, hey, what would you do like this? If anyone's ever played the Elder Scrolls games, especially 3. So, yeah, we're House Slytherin. Okay. Cool.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, neat.
Oh, and one more
Step
thing.
1 complete.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Oh.
Quite an entrance.
Had a minor frame rate drop there.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room.
Yeah, but you're right now.
In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
What a nice, picturesque morning.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Casting a few of these around here. Doesn't seem to be anything.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Can I help you?
Did you see the way?
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
That's better.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting, though.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Yeah, what were you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time.
Okay.
It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Have to follow that up. All right, over here. Think we might be onto something
If
there.
I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Sure. I wish you had been there. We handled it well.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Seems like a Hermione.
Nothing yet. I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I do like to make an entrance.
If I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Mermaids?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here?
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Specials. Let's see what our first class is going to be.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay. Just parks it, right.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
What's this?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Or walking.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Kelpie. Field challenge guide. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Oh, what? Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points. So no grinding for runes like in other games, you know, whatever they might be called. It's just straight up field guide only. Wow. All right, let's take a peek. This is your wizardling level. EXP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current achievement progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Collecting your first page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges will unlock throughout your adventure. Click here. So each challenge has tiers. Special tiers unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards can be claimed from challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Oh, not sure why. Okay, that's the map button. That's a different way to show it. Okay, this is a quest. Okay, so what was that thing? It looks like I could have collected something. Oh no, collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts, and I get glasses. Wow. Interesting too, and it doesn't really seem to let you see what your next challenge is until you're at that next level. So, making the achievement hunting probably a little bit harder. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But what about that chest?
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Lumos. Lumos.
Okay. I wonder if that's the case for this painting over here. Ah, it has to be.
Revelio.
Nope.
Lumos.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Nice. Oh my god. Like, look at the zoom on this, though. So you have the different locations, like the South Wing Library, Great Hall, Staircase, Bell Tower, Astronomy Wing, whatever. This is just for the stool. So select the library region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for you. Use rotate map and select it. There it is. Neat.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Let's ask
what will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
A lot of
I wouldn't
talking
say
here in the
I
beginning,
chose
I'm
the
just
dragon's
saying.
path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Like, alright, homie. Oh, okay. This must be all the utility spells. Whoa. Whoa. Crucia. Poof. It's gonna be some fun stuff. Transfiguration. Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio. I think we got some spells going on, but this basic cast. I don't know. Stupefy. Unlock door. Ancient magic throw. Okay. So we have a lot of stuff coming our way soon.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
This represents main quests. Completing them further unlocks the story, new features, and grants EXP. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. It told me that challenges were the only way to get EXP. And now it's telling me that that's a way. Some quests are locked behind spells and other level requirements. In these cases, you'll be needed to required level or other spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Ooh. Track a quest with A. Defense against the dark arts or charms. Alright. Let's go with charms first. Oh. So we get Leviosa and Accio. We're gonna go with Accio.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Oh, this will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
All right. Off to charms, class. Let's go. Diddly 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 diddly. We have that one, right?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay. Bit of a delayed reaction. Doors are hard, I guess. Oh, nice. You just had to walk past it.
You made a point. If I could undo all that happened that day, I would. I'm sorry.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Revelio.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
There's a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade.
There's simply too much information.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins.
Werewolves? Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the
Revelio.
Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a...
Oh, what's this? Black fingerless gloves. Nice. No. No. We're not doing that. Headwear. This. No. What's the deal with this other 7 of 20? It's not letting me touch this stuff. Must be stuff that I have that I can't use yet, maybe? I don't know. Prefect. Now. Not a lot going on right now. Side quests are available. Found in regions marked as blah. Discovering and exploring these quests reward experience, but not, they don't advance the main story. I bet this is how we get things like avada. Need to get that spell ASAP.
It wasn't boots.
Revelio.
Professor Black.
It's interesting. come back to that later.
The meat cart is all ready.
Here we go.
Here.
Frame
Behind
drop
you.
a clock.
There is an open seat here.
Whew.
Thank you.
Had to do
Hello,
some catching up.
I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Uh-oh.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oh, we're actually outside.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
No. Yeah. Thanks.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio!
Now, think of this. Splendid! Happens to the best of us. That's it! Excellent control there. Very good.
Perfect.
Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this? There we go.
Accio!
Ah, too soon.
Very good.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Ah, come on.
Don't lose your...
Let us see this. Yes!
Accio!
Ouch! Well played.
Ha! Perfection.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio!
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
That's it.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Ah, I messed it up. Should have let off the juice.
Here we go.
Here we go, yeah? To me, a warrior.
There we go.
Accio!
Oh, come on. Fuck off. Oh, fuck off.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I'm hoping it picks up a bit soon here. I
Class
mean,
is
just a
dismissed.
little bit
Gather your
resident
things on the way
sleeper.
out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Hold my
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
A word,
you know
if you
it won't
would.
work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Yeah, first class student. Achievement unlocked.
Hello there. You're the new student,
Revelio.
aren't you?
What the hell is dinging? It must be that down there. It's still dinging.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Alrighty. Next, we have... Defense against the Dark Arts. Oh. What you know about frame rate loss? Jesus. It's quite a shame. It was going fairly well for a bit there. Now it's just dropping like mad. Yeah, they'll probably put out some patches to fix that stuff up soon, I think. Usually happens. Other than that, the game looks beautiful though. Ooh.
Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
Oh, I had
starting with something small.
Some simplicity later. You know avada kedavra is going to be something messed up and hard to do.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Takes things. Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Boom.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
Nice. If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards
Revelio.
that'll fear you, not the other way around.
That ting
Nice
must be
work.
when there's a scroll.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Oh.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ooh.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Oh.
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
That's, I think, where we need to get going here in a bit.
I'll keep that in mind.
That
Good.
restricted section.
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Let's go back
You can't
upstairs.
imagine how inconvenient.
Oh, wait.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously.
Mind me.
Revelio.
It vibrated. I'm close. Must be down below.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster.
There it is. Although Slytherins like to think this window is somehow a tribute to their house founder, it is actually a serpentine beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Great Man, or Green Man.
Revelio.
No dinging now. Quest being tracked. Let's get ourselves a quest on the go here. Meet with Professor Weasley. Weasley after. Alright, let's go meet with Weasley. I think we're gonna go be able to get our own wand. Our very own wand now. Ooh.
Revelio.
Oh, there's one. Fountain. Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Oh, level 3. Ah, level up. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And this is on low. This is like on the lowest setting. It stutters a little bit sometimes. Oh, we can pet the cat. Nice. All right. Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking
frame
the
rapes.
same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Give me back my frames. Where are my frames at?
Excuse, Deke.
Oof.
Ah,
God,
there
look at all
you
them
are.
drop frames.
I trust your first classes went well?
Why
They
is it struggling
did,
so?
Professor.
Oh my
I
god.
heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to
I
your
think it's the
travels here
brightness.
than
I
what
have to
you've
turn down the
told me,
brightness of the light.
isn't there?
No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
Not getting
In
anything
that
out of
regard,
me.
I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign
my
your
God.
first one.
Give me back my frames.
Regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Yeah, it does look like Game It Out's when that frame rate drops. All right, let's just go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Yeah.
Very well. I'd like you
So
to
I
make
can
your first visit to the
Fix the
village with
thing
a
here.
classmate.
Fix this frame
Help
rate.
you get your bearings.
God damn.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
We're gonna go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a
There's something going on inside this room here, because it was totally fine. We're gonna leave this room in a second, and it's gonna get better. Oh my god. Let's pause it for a second, give the game a second to catch up. This might improve things. Let's pause. Let's pause and see if that improves. It certainly does not. Even though it says I'm not dropping frames and the frames are getting through, I'm gonna have to disagree a little bit. It looks like I am dropping frames. So let's see if we can fix this. Let's see here. It's on the lowest, that's low. Let's turn that off, maybe? See if that helps. Oh yeah, no, let's get rid of that. That might help a bit. These are, oh. Let's go down one. Apply that. Hopefully that'll help. So I really want to stream this, but I don't want to lose so many damn frames. Good. This is crazy. This is on the lowest. I know I'm streaming too, but it wasn't this bad. Oh my lord. How do I save? There we go. Oh. I haven't saved yet. I'm gonna try exiting the main menu and see if that speeds up things a bit. Oh, looks like I'm coming back. Nah, not a lot. There we go. Yeah, so that was a lot of frame drops. Not too good. Yeah, big oof. Alright, let's try it again. And hopefully this will make it better. If not, I'll just say, won't be playable. Won't be streamable. I guess even it wouldn't be playable if it's like that without the streaming. I mean, that's pretty bad. Alright. Okay. Okay, seems like we're back. Just maybe, I bet it's definitely the light and stuff. That was crazy.
Ah, there you are.
So that's a side one. Let's take a peek here at our quest book. Quest. I think this is the one. We're pretty much here right now. Nah, let's go do Hogsmeade. Let's go do Hogsmeade to see if we're actually going to... Oh, can I? I have to learn Repario anyways before I go. Maybe I should learn to read. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Repario it is.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine.
Oh, yeah?
As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers.
Could you imagine
a number
doing
of your
car and
professors have
electronic
agreed
repair?
to do so as well.
Money.
But first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience.
True.
And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh, no. No. I'm losing frames again. We just got back. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, it's struggling. That is crazy. Yeah, I can't. There's nothing else I can really put down. That's pretty absurd, though. That it's locking up this bad. Frames are dropping this bad. Okay, okay. Let's put it down to 30 FPS. The poor thing. Hopefully that'll help. Upscale. TA low. Rendering resolution. Okay. This probably won't help.
Revelio.
Oh my god. It's brutal. Brutal. That's not sustainable. Look at this. This is insane. They'll have to put out a patch for this.
Revelio. Accio. Got it.
Gotcha. Hopefully once we get inside like another part, it'll go away, but oh my god, it's just struggling. Open the door.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Did a snot on your nose?
Accio. Brilliant.
Gotcha.
Oh, my exams.
Revelio.
One of them deserves more than a tea.
This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Rexigdian by conjuring a mouse, Patronus. Now let's see one. Yeah, I don't even. This game would look beautiful all max, but I'm telling you right now, the struggle is real with it. So we're gonna try one last time, see if this helps. It's just struggling. Did you see that? Look. Very beautiful game, very resource intensive. A little excessively resource intensive, though, if you ask me. I mean, like, it looks great, but they needed to have something for people that had last gen systems that aren't just at that point yet with their graphics card, such as myself. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna load in, give it 10 seconds, but I don't have much faith. I mean, like, I'm just watching it go all skittery here just on the main menu again. So we'll try it one last time, see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll call it for today, maybe head on to do something else. But it's hard to say, like, it's definitely my computer. It's not the stream because I'm watching it, I'm seeing the chunkiness, I'm playing it. So hopefully they put out a patch for this, because it doesn't seem like it's just the system. Like, they were slowly making the world larger and larger, and now that it's starting to get larger and larger in its openness, it's starting to struggle. See, we're doing fine right now, right? So we got to return to them. It's got to load, and here it is. Once we get out here and we spend too much time, it's gonna.
I trust the preliminary
there it is.
tasks weren't too.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
No, not Stardew.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Made it. Reparo. Nice.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
This is probably gonna make us lag out right here in the water.
Symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a guilty
Reparo.
lover.
Not yet.
Revelio. Levioso.
Ooh. Ooh. Interesting.
Revelio.
That was interesting. So we used Leviosa on the orb, and then we got a new page. All right, let's go back and talk to him. Or is that it? Oh. Oh, we didn't have to go back to him. Oh, it's just over here.
Revelio.
That's in there. Can I go in here? Yep.
Accio.
Level 4. Plus 20 hit points.
Revelio.
Oh. What's that?
Accio. Revelio.
And we're missing. Another sings.
This ornate fountain features intricate carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. Ooh.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso.
Nope. Looking over this way.
Off on another
Revelio.
adventure, are we?
That I don't write down.
Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue was an ingration grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's Uncocticus Uncoction, what? A potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Alright. Let's head and go get our wand. Now let us pray for no lag. No drop frames, no bull. Oh,
Revelio.
oh, something real close. There it is. The statue bears the likeness of Pengardon, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion.
Oh, someone prodded me.
Revelio.
Stinks up everywhere.
The three sister bells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen, way across the highlands, when they are rung in the castle. Locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years. Okay.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Oh no, please don't lag out on me. Don't do this. Looks like it's holding. Holding for now.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention,
Revelio.
this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio.
I just want my wand. Please just give me my wand.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year is...
Revelio.
I got some moonstone. Moonstone.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Huh? Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Huh? Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Okay.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Take a look. Oh, wow. It's pretty big. Homes and scrolls. Spint Witch's sporting needs. Ollivanders. Let's go to the potion shop. Go there first, and then we'll finish up with the wand. So far, we're holding together on our frames. They're not dropping too crazy.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Okay, next. So we got that. Next is... Poems and scrolls.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
Very nice.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
So, beast feeder, beast toy box, chopping station, dung composter, potting table, material refiner, and he's got a bunch of different stuff. Done. Darn, we were close to the fertilizer and seed place, but we didn't go there. Let's go there first.
Oh, my mother makes me
helpful, mind you. You can stop her.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Yeah, the seeds I came to get.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
I'm broke, got no money. Alright, and the best part we saved for last. It's wand time. Okay. Oh, I got this one.
Revelio.
We have some stuff around here we can find. Oh, there's something right there. What's that? Silver spectacles. Oh, there's something real close. That ding was like right in my ear. We got money.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
There's something out there on the dock. scholar cloak. Nice.
Revelio.
Oh, right there it is. Jumped over at that time. Oh, come here. Oh, level 5.
Revelio. Accio.
Money. People just leaving gold coins everywhere.
Revelio.
Wish I could just find gold coins on the ground. Alright, let's go get a wand. Look at all these locks. Look at all these locks that are gonna get picked later. Ooh, I can't wait. Alright, here we go.
Merlin, blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Careful, burn the whole place down.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Unicorn hair.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Oh, you can change the length. What's the maximum?
Curious indeed.
14 and a half. Unyielding.
How intriguing.
Dragon hairstring.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Apple tree. Let's see. Okay. Acacia, alder, apple, ash, aspen, beech, blackthorn, walnut, cedar, cypress, chestnut, dogwood, ebony. We're gonna go with elder.
Curious indeed.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Yay,
now,
we got our wand.
How did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
Whoa, did it say abandon it?
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Oh no. Speaking of which. Holy fuck, is this Mordor Shadows of War?
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Okay.
weakening him at all. Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Ringo!
Potato! Stupid one.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done!
Look out!
Sender! Ringo! Ringo!
That's right, lumbering lout. He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
Potato! Stupid one.
And Ringo!
Fuck.
Goodness.
Avada Kedavra kills people.
Troll.
That just
Did
evaporated.
you two
It just
take on
got
a fully
evaporated.
grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. I'll go and see what he wants. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Good as new. Potato! Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Rebellion.
There we go.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
This sneakoscope.
Revelio.
wonder what that is. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
We've already been equipping gear. This is a little bit better.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Speaking of which,
let's go.
Hey, there he is. Get him.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Oof.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
Oh, straight calling me out.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Oh. Trying to snatch me up or something.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
I think for today, this is where we're calling it. Went pretty well. We're just gonna save our game so that we don't lose anything. Pretty important. Perfect. Well, if you tuned in, thanks for watching. And if you're just catching this as a VOD, be sure to subscribe for part 2 coming soon. Probably here in a few days. Thanks again, and have a great day.